Get it together. Next, you got DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and Angela Yee. Allows his wife to pull the Jada Pinkett Smith. DJ Envy allows his wife to go to the Shade Room of all places. Shade Room does nothing but gossip. Goes to the Shade Room and says that she faked orgasms, and he sat by her the whole time. Now, I'm not going to play the video because I hate the video. I wanted to throw up watching it. But I will read what was said, just a little bit of what was said. During an interview with this, this is per the source if you haven't caught that. During an interview with the Shade Room, Power 105, DJ Envy and his wife, Gia Casey, sat down to candidly discuss their toxic relationship, including Casey admitting that she's faked orgasms for a decade during their intimacy. A fucking decade. A decade. What's up, Kirk? How you doing, bro? Casey said, quote, "We would be intimate and he would be putting his best foot forward, like he is in the business of satisfying just all around. He lives to make me happy. He puts his best foot forward in that role. So I would see him trying and I would really going to work. I would see him trying and really going to work. And I'm sure many women can relate. You want to reward that man for that work, and the only reward you have to offer is an orgasm. And even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative." DJ Envy responds by saying, "It hurt me because I thought I was pleasing my wife. You hear all the stories about women talking about their girlfriends. Oh, girl, he was so short. Oh, girl, he ain't doing nothing. And I feel like they laughing. And now I feel like that's what my wife is doing." No shit. First of all, DJ Envy, Dame Dash called you out on being a beta male before, but this shows that you're a beta male even in your private life, even in your bedroom, your home, your sanctuary, your kingdom. You're not even wearing the pants there. Your wife was open about how trash you were in bed. Now, I ain't the goddamn best in bed. I know this. But I'll be damned if I sit next to a woman who I call my wife and let her drag me for the world. For the world to see and for the world to talk about. If you was worried about girlfriends talking about you, no. The world is, and so am I. That's beta male behavior. See, these women in 2022, these women have developed a very toxic femininity about themselves. Self-centered, entitled. Now, clear as day, she says, and she's quoted as saying, all she had to offer was pussy, coochie, orgasms, whatever you want to call it. That's all she had to offer a multi-million-dollar man. So she had to fake the orgasm. Now, I'm all cool with that. But that is not for the world to see because he's still working hard for you and that family. And you opened up the door for jokers like me to continuously clown him. I don't agree with this type of behavior. I'm surprised that he's still around. I really am. Salute to you for, I guess you must have some bomb twat. Salute to you for keeping him. But shit like this typically runs a man off, an alpha male. A beta male, if you are the best, or he scared to pay child support, or he's scared of what you might say about him, a beta male will stick around through that bullshit. But I understand with women like Rubi Rose. Now, she's dangerous. She's not just toxic. She's dangerous. Rubi Rose admits to throwing up gang signs because it's cute. Quote, "I'm not actually a gang member." Oh, you don't say, huh? You don't say. 99.9% of all rappers, male and female, who claim to be gangsters are not gangsters. You're an entertainer. But you're toxic because you attract gangsters. You see, women like her who condone criminal behavior attract gangsters. Men that will do anything for their woman. They will kill for their women, steal from their for their women. Quote, I'm not actually a gang member. I know that's kind of like a joke on the internet. I was around gang members and I just like throwing their gang signs up because it's cute. I love the color red. I'm in no way a gang member though. The host immediately criticized Ruby for her flippant use of the gang signs. She's quoted as saying, I know, so that's why I've chilled out. I've loved the color red since I was a kid. My real name is Ruby Rose. Then I moved to Atlanta and I started being around like bloods. Like bloods. Now here's the video of her saying this, and she thinks this is cute. There's plenty of cute bitches in the hood that get men killed by their actions. So let's watch this, and I want you to think to yourself, if you live in the hood, think to yourself, does she remind you of someone who lives in the hood? Just think about it.
I'm not actually a gang member. I know that's kind of like a joke on the internet. I was, I guess, not affiliated. I was around gang members, and I just.
You heard the beta? Affiliated. Affiliated. No, she just has a twat and she was around gangsters. She's not affiliated. She's telling you.
Like throwing the gang signs up because it's cute. I love the color red. I'm in no way a gang.
I like throwing gang signs up because it's cute. There's too many males, betas, and too many females, toxic females, that do this dumb shit. Men, women have died over this shit. Now, that's not condoning being a gangster, being a criminal. But a lot of them stand for things. Now, I grew up around them, and you don't see me just willy-nilly throwing shit up. Did I once in a day or once upon a time? Yeah, I did. But when I became an adult and I seen how destructive that lifestyle was, I knocked a lot of that shit off. She thinks it's cute. These entertainers around her who probably claim that they're gangsters as well, they think this is cute. There's a gangster right now saying that bitch looks good. Oh, I'd do whatever she wanted to do. Man, I'd drink her bath water. No, she would lead you to the fire to the point of no return. That's what would happen, gangster. Women like this are dangerous. They'll hype you up. They'll get you to bust a move, even when you didn't want to. Even when you know you're not built like that. You see, she lives in a fantasy world like many rappers do. But her looks can get a man to kill. Just her looks. And if she's good in the bed, her bedroom activities with those looks, with the gangster demeanor, could lead to death. Death. Just think about it. I just want you to think about it. But is she like Amber Heard, Johnny Depp's ex? I'm going to play audio of Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was abused. Coming from the mouth of Amber Heard, she admits to hitting him. Johnny Depp was abused. He's missing a fingertip to show his abuse. If you are abused, you need to leave. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. But Johnny Depp is on trial. Or Amber Heard's on trial. I think they're both on trial. And this is what happened. This is a small portion of what happened.
Punch you. I did not deck you.
That is Amber yelling at Johnny, the verbal altercation after a physical one between the two.
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. You're fine.
I'm sorry I didn't hit you in the face with a proper slap, but I wasn't hitting you. You see, we used to live in a world where it was whatever the woman said was true. And women took advantage of that. This is why you see the toxicity that you see now. This is why DJ Envy's wife can get on camera and say that her husband of a decade doesn't satisfy her in bed. This is why Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, can go on camera in front of him and say, me and this young guy had an entanglement. This is why Johnny Depp, as old as he is, allows to be slapped and assaulted. Because the world didn't believe these men. The world didn't believe these men. I do not advocate hitting a woman, but I do advocate self-defense. If a woman puts her hands on a man and that man reacts in self-defense, it is what it is. My mama used to tell my sisters, don't ever put yourself in a man's place if you are not ready.
Fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are you?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a baby.
The audio of the undated brawl played in court after he revealed new claims from another incident where his finger was famously severed.
I was looking directly at my bones sticking out.
For the first time, Johnny on the record, alleging his wife threw not one, but 2 bottles of vodka at him after an argument in 2015.
She threw the large bottle and it made contact and shattered everywhere. And then I looked down and realized that the tip of my finger had been severed.
She cut his fucking finger off. Fuck being hit. Fuck being slapped. She cut his fucking tip of his finger off. And why didn't he go to the police? Why didn't he strike her back in self-defense? Because the way the world's built, the woman is always right. Remember last episode I talked about beta male and alpha male behavior? The reason why women are allowed to do what they do is because a whole bunch of beta males are in the position of power and they give them free reign to do that dumb shit. The civilized person does not chop off a finger by throwing vodka bottles.
And while Amber has previously denied Johnny's allegations, he insisted it happened in Australia 1 month after their wedding.
I knew in my heart,
a month after the wedding, she's chopping off fingers. Golly. If he would have stayed with her longer, he'd be 6 feet deep, taking the dirt nap early.
This is not life.
And Depp claimed Amber left a rather disgusting present for him after they argued around the time of her 30th birthday.
My side of the bed was human fecal matter, and she tried to blame it on the dogs. Sorry, I could not agree with her. I'd lived with those dogs. I picked up their fun. It was not the dogs.
Johnny took the stand for a second.
She shit in his bed. Oh my God. This is the worst type of human. She's the worst. She shit in Johnny Depp's bed. Cut his finger off, shit in his bed, blamed the dogs, tried to kill him, hit him on the face. Oh my gosh. How was sex enjoyable? When you hated her. You hated her. Come on, Johnny. You see, being a beta, Johnny, got you that. I would have sent that bitch to prison. That's what I would have done. Bitch gotta go to jail. She severed your finger and shit in your bed, Johnny Depp. Come on. Let's finish it up.
Second day and immediately took on his ex-wife.
She's a need for conflict. She's a need for violence. It erupts out of nowhere, and Ms. Heard could very easily drink 2 bottles of wine per night. But not a problem.
He testified Amber targeted him physically,
Throwing a TV remote at my head.
and verbally.
Tell me what a bad father I was, and that I had no idea how to parent. It's to slice you up. It's to bring you down. It's to demean you.
He testified that Amber's actions made him more likely to use drugs, like he had begun to do when he was 11, amid abuse from his mom.
You start to slowly realize that you are in a relationship with your mother, in a sense.
And he made these stunning claims.
Ms. Heard had spoken of suicide on a couple of occasions. Many times when I would try to leave, she would stop me at the elevator with the security guards crying, screaming, you know, I can't live without you. I'm gonna die.
So why did you stay with Miss Heard given this type of behavior?
I suppose because my father stayed.
And we're joined once again by Court TV's.
No, Johnny, you stayed because you're a beta male. I like Johnny Depp. To be honest with you, I love his movies, but he's a beta male. And this is beta male behavior. You don't let a woman fucking just beat on you and you do nothing about it. Fuck, call the police. Who gives a fuck if you're a snitch? If she has to go, lick a twat at the state penitentiary, that's on her. She decided to shit in your bed, Johnny. She decided to cut your fucking finger off. She decided to hit on you. Fuck her. Next woman who gives you an ounce of that type of behavior, Johnny Depp, you need to leave and you need to run fast. And that's for every male. Fuck it. But here's a female toxicity, or toxic female. It's MSNBC telling you that they don't want Elon Musk telling you what to think. No, that's their job. And this came from the female. Blatant, on screen, no hiding it. If she was so callous in saying it in front of the camera, imagine what they say off the camera. Take a listen.
Who were Trump voters and are still Trump supporters. They go, yeah, you guys are going crazy. He's doing, what are you so surprised about? He's doing exactly what he said he's going to do.
Well, and I think that the dangerous, edges here are that he's trying to undermine the media, trying to make up his own facts. And it could be that while unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think. And that is our job.
Yeah, if you look at the issue.
In a room full of men. Control what people think. That's what she said Elon's trying to do. And in the same breath, she says, well, that is our job. See, their job is to deliver the narrative and to punch it home like they did for the election. Now, I know a lot of you voted for fucking Joe Biden. Allegedly, 81 million people voted for Joe Biden. But there's a reason why a lot of you did. A lot of you sheeple out there. Because of toxic women like her. Rachel Matthews. Your beta males, your Stelters of the world, your Cuomos. Yuck. You see, the media's job is to spew their propaganda upon you. You know, people like me, Joe Rogan. We're frowned on by the establishment to the point of where they try to cancel us. They censor our videos, take down our videos, put glitches in our videos, because like she said, it's their job to lie to you, to lead you in the narrative that they want. Let's hear it again. I want you to hear how cold and callous that was. Like I said, just think what they say behind closed doors. She was so cold to say this on camera.
While unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah, if you look at the issue,
that is our job, is to control what you think. And you call Trump supporters crazy? You better start looking at a lot of those Trump supporters, because a lot of them are capitalists. A lot of them are rich people. And you should be thinking or actually looking up what they're investing their money in. They're not stupid. Trust me. They're not stupid. See, the media is going to make sure you're poor. The media is going to make sure you don't invest your money while this greatest wealth transfer is happening. And it's happening. They've told us it's happening. They just don't preach it.